Alright guys, what's up? I'm here with the latest Fairy Tail chapter review. Now with this chapter we mainly get the fight between Gray and not Deliora, Doriet. Doriet has transformed into a creature that looks and resembles a lot like Deliora, the demon from the Book of Zeref. Now in last chapter when he turned into this form, his magic was released and everybody who was children, Natsu, Erza, and Gray, they return back to normal. And with this chapter, they turn back into children. I don't really get why, but anyway, um, Doriet, who has transformed into this Deliora-like creature, it seems like he's fighting with no common sense. He's seething, he's furious, he's angry, he's punching wildly, and he lets out this roar that turns everybody into children. When I say everybody, I mean everybody. The treasure hunters, Lucy Flare, Wendy, Erza, Gray, Natsu, and Minerva, his own comrade. So everybody gets turned back into children. And with that, Gray is now at a huge disadvantage. Mostly because with the magic of retrogression, not only does your body get younger, but your specs are lowered, your stats. Speed, stamina, strength, magical power, all that gets lowered. So Gray is now going to have a much harder time, and he is. He's trying to use his magic, but it's having no effect on him. And he's just barely fast enough to get away from Doriet's hits. Now, Gray noticed that when Doriet was swinging at him, that Doriet was doing his best to not hit the ice. So this is the floor with the ice, and his hand is just coming like that. It is stopping right before he hits the ice. So even though it seems like he's fighting wildly, it seems like he still has some self-control in order to not hit the ice. And with that, Gray is just starting to wonder, why the hell would he try and not hit the ice? I mean, even though this ice is unbreakable, it seemed like if he was just fighting wildly, you wouldn't really care. So Gray comes to the assumption that this ice is different from other ice, and we've already known this. But it goes to a flashback of when Gray first touched the ice, and he's saying this is eerily familiar. This ice has some special magic properties. So with that, he's saying that maybe if he can channel the special properties that this ice magic has, then maybe he can use it to his advantage in order to defeat Doriet. So with that, he uses his body as a vessel. He channels the magic energy from the ice to his body and uses it to attack Doriet. With that, in a one-hit KO, Doriet is knocked out. So I guess that would be good, because I didn't want this fight to drag out for such a long time. And if this fight gets animated, because the anime will be coming back soon, the fight will probably be much longer than a one-hit KO like that. But anyway, Gray defeats Doriet. Doriet returns back into his normal form, and Doriet is just standing there laughing. And by the way, everybody has been turned back to their original selves. So what else was I going to say? So yeah, Doriet is back to his original form, and he's laughing. He's laughing at Gray, and he's saying, "You've done something that you wish you shouldn't have. You have just opened the gates of hell." And with that, this strange bird-like creature comes in and eats Doriet. It comes out of nowhere. And that's pretty much the end of the chapter. Now my thoughts on this chapter. I mean, the gates of hell are open. Like, how the hell did that happen? For some reason, I want to assume that it's because of this ice. Maybe the special properties that this ice has is able to open the gates of hell if activated. And probably when Gray tried to use the special properties of that ice, maybe that's what caused the gates of Hades to open. Now, if we go back about 4 or 5 chapters ago, we go back to Cobra. Cobra was talking to Dorimbo, and he's saying, oh, okay, I'll kindly go back to my prison cell now in order to save the rest of the Arashian Seis. And he's also saying that he also heard a lot of voices, and that he can't wait until that gates of Hades open. And then after that we go to some talk about Tartaros. Now, I mean, Hell and Hades are pretty much the same thing. It's hell. So maybe this is what Cobra was talking about. I didn't expect for this to come so soon. And if this is the case, then the Evil Guild Tartaros may be coming in this arc, which is so soon. I wasn't expecting it. So if that's the case, Tartaros might be coming. And if that's the case, everybody is severely outnumbered. I mean, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't attack Succubus because Succubus is a dark guild. So if Tartaros comes, Gray, Natsu, Erza, and everybody else are pretty much screwed. I mean, that's pretty much all I really had to get out for this chapter. There were some things that I couldn't quite understand, and there were some things that I didn't like. One thing that I didn't like was everybody turned back into children again. Even if it was for a few pages, it was still kind of annoying to see everybody go back to children. Like, they were normal, they went back to children. They went normal again, then they went back to children, and they got normal again. So that was kind of annoying. But other than that, I really liked the ending. The ending was nice. Now I really cannot wait until next chapter to see what the hell is going on. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this chapter, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next week.